This is Rebecca Brightfeller. Today's episode is titled Fact Check Series, 32 Facts on Hollywood Sweetheart Julia Roberts. This article was written by Rebecca Brightfeller.
I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me? Oh, you work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake. Big. Huge.
Everyone knows and loves Julia Roberts. The pretty woman has played a large part in the entertainment industry since the late 1980s, and she hasn't slowed down since. Roberts has been dominating our big screens since Steel Magnolias and Notting Hill.
I'm also just a girl. Standing in front of a boy. Asking him to love her.
And it's hard to believe the amount of crazy success she's had. Her talent is unmatched, and I think it is pretty safe to say that she's not going anywhere anytime soon. From rom-com to serious drama, Julia Roberts has done it all. Here are 32 facts you may not have known about this Hollywood starlet.
Hollywood! Everybody comes to Hollywood, got a dream. What's your dream?
When I was a little girl, I would pretend I was a princess trapped in the tower, and then this knight on a white horse would come charging up.
Number 1. Mystic Pizza. Although her most well-known breakout role was Pretty Woman in 1990, Julia Roberts' actual breakout role was as the strong-willed and beautiful Daisy in 1988's Mystic Pizza.
I saw where you said Daisy made you feel as if you could try anything. Why?
Because she's really full of fire and full of spice and doesn't really think about what she's going to do and say before she does it.
The romantic comedy really showed off Roberts and allowed the world to see her as a true leading lady.
So, you've got Bill. You've apparently got braids. All I've got is this and these.
Number 2. A different career. It wasn't all eyes on the red carpet for Julia Roberts growing up. Her first career of choice? A veterinarian. She told New Zealand's TVNZ in an interview that she wanted to be a vet, saying, "But then I discovered how hard science can be."
Yeah, but then I started taking science and biology and realized, wow, that is hard.
Yeah.
I'll just be an actor.
Yeah.
She has talked about her love for animals and vets on multiple occasions.
I heard you wanted to be a veterinarian.
Well, yes, I did, because I saw Rex Harrison play Dr. Doolittle when I was a kid, and I thought, well, I have that power. I can talk to the animals.
Yes.
I will be a great vet. What is wrong with you today? Oh, I see.
Number 3. Hello, Big Apple. Right after high school, Roberts felt pretty intensely about her journey to becoming an actor. She decided to make the big move from her hometown in Smyrna, Georgia, all the way to New York City to pursue her passions.
I was born and raised in Smyrna, Georgia. Yeah, my parents, Walter and Betty, a couple awesome people, kind of had a really normal childhood.
Number 4. The first gig. Roberts has been in the industry for so long, it is kind of hard to keep up with every project she has ever done. However, her very first on-screen role was in NBC's Crime Story in 1987.
I love you, Tracy. I love you too. Try and talk to me. Look at the mirror.
Roberts was just 19 at the time and portrayed a young survivor of sexual assault named Tracy. Number 5. Tying the Knot. It probably comes as no surprise that America's sweetheart is taken. In fact, Roberts and her husband, cameraman Daniel Moder, celebrated 18 years of marriage this year. Woohoo! And share 3 children together. The two tied the knot on the 4th of July in 2002.
I just think, is he, okay.
Are you really trying to impress your husband?
He's looking. Oh,
Really?
of course.
I love
He's my
that.
person.
I love that.
He's my person. Oh.
Are you all right?
Number 6. DREAMGIRL. One might allude to Roberts as America's sweetheart or a total dream girl. Well, she was the dream girl in 2005 when she starred in the Dave Matthews Band's music video for song Dream Girl.
Like the epitome of just like the American sweetheart, you know, and she's a great actress, and I'm just so awesome that she's a fan of our band and in this video, so I'm just thrilled.
Work was a little slow after the birth of Roberts' twins, and the band offered to collaborate.
She's been struggling as of late. Things haven't been unfolding exactly the way Julia wants them to, so we thought we'd politely give her a hand up.
Julia was a big fan of the band, so saying yes was a no-brainer.
As a kid, did you perform around the house?
I come from a family of performers, so I guess in an unconscious way, we were all always entertaining one another.
Number 7. All in the family. Julia Roberts has 2 siblings, Eric and Lisa. They all work in showbiz, and Eric is father to well-known actress Emma Roberts. If you want to see this aunt-niece duo on screen together, I personally would suggest Valentine's Day. They may not have scenes together, but the movie is just the cutest.
I would always like sneak into the trailer and put them on and like look at like the big padded boob costume, and I was just obsessed, and yeah, it was so fun.
Wow.
Impressed?
You kidding me? I come here all the time. Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for 2.
Close your mouth, dear.
Number 8. Let's knit together, yeah, yeah, yeah. Aside from being a brilliantly talented actress, Roberts also has an off-screen hobby she loves: knitting. She has been known to knit on pretty much every set she steps on.
Tell us something about her that maybe we would not know.
She likes knitting. Yeah.
Hey, we all have to pass the time somehow, right?
All her life she had wanted to teach at Wellesley College. So when a position opened in the art history department, she pursued it single-mindedly until she was hired.
Number 9. Committed. In 2003, Roberts starred in Mona Lisa's Smile as a college professor teaching art history. To prepare for her role, Roberts decided to take some classes herself at the New York University in New York City. Can you imagine going to class and Julia Roberts is casually in the desk next to you? Sign me up for that, please.
She was nominated for an Academy Award. Actress Julia Roberts talks with Chantal this morning about the challenges she faces now in her latest movie, Pretty Woman.
Number 10. Her first Oscar. The actress has been nominated for an Oscar a total of 4 times. The first nomination came in 1989 after she starred in Steel Magnolias. However, Roberts' first win came years later in 2001 for her role in Erin Brockovich.
Excuse me, Teresa, is it? There are no holes in my research.
No offense. There are just some things we need that you probably didn't know to ask.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot, okay?
The film was based on the real Brockovich, an environmentalist and mother who helped build a successful lawsuit against Pacific Gas and Electric Company.
And the Oscar goes to Julia Roberts.
Number 11. The Reverse Production Company. Like so many other Hollywood stars, Julia Roberts made the creative business decision to start her own production company.
What am I doing, Steph? This is a lie. It's more like a dream. Tonight the maid is a lie. This is who you really are.
The company is credited for films like Made in Manhattan, Eat, Pray, Love, and several American Girl films. The name of the company, Red Ohm, is actually Roberts' husband's last name backwards, Motor. Very clever move, Roberts.
No matter who you are, destiny will find you.
Number 12. Sleepless in Seattle. Remember the string of 90s and early 2000s rom-coms that dominated the screen? Same. The best part of those films, without a doubt, were the amazing leading ladies. In 1993, Julia Roberts actually turned down the lead actress role in Sleepless in Seattle. Instead, the part went to the rom-com queen, Meg Ryan.
I am having all of these fantasies about some man I have never even met who lives in Seattle.
It's pretty interesting to think what the movie would have looked like with Roberts in Ryan's shoes.
I have a business proposition for you. I'm going to be in town until Sunday. I'd like you to spend the week with me.
Number 13, A Giver. Not only is she an amazing actress, but she also has a big heart for charity. Roberts has been involved with UNICEF for a number of years.
I've come to Haiti to visit with the children. I'm here with UNICEF and to sort of see what we can do to bring more love and support to the children of Haiti.
The agency is known for providing children around the world with refuge and new opportunities. Roberts traveled with them to Haiti in 1995. Number 14, Sorority Sister. Though she didn't go through the highly anticipated Greek life traditions of American college, Julia Roberts actually does belong to a sorority. Well, kind of. Roberts was made an honorary sister of Phi Mu due to her role in Steel Magnolias.
I'm in love. I'm having a relationship with my pizza.
Number 15, Pasta for Days. While filming Eat, Pray, Love, Julia Roberts said she gained close to 10 pounds just from constantly eating pasta. I mean, it makes sense. Who in the world passes up pasta?
I mean, you can't. This is pizza margarita in Napoli. It is your moral imperative to eat and enjoy that pizza.
Number 16, Hearing Double. Julia Roberts is a busy woman.
The thing is that I actually do the voice doubling for Julia Roberts, which is, yes, which people don't know.
After filming a movie, she doesn't always have time to wait around and help with the editing process. Lines change, things get added, and sometimes an actor's voice is needed in post-production. When Roberts is not available, she has a voice double help her out.
So you do Julia Roberts' voice on some of her films?
Yes.
Okay.
Roberts' voice double for ADR, Automated Dialogue Replacement, is actress Amy Landecker.
Okay.
You guys work on commission, right? Big mistake. Huge.
Landecker's voice is featured in a slew of Roberts' trailers for films.
My mama, who said I could do it. Can you believe it, Ma? My brother and sisters, Eric, Lisa, and Nancy.
Number 17, Brotherly Love. Though her family keeps it in the business, Roberts has only shared the screen with her brother Eric once. They both appeared in the 1989 film Blood Red.
That's becoming a dream come true.
Time to shop.
Number 18, The Moment She Knew. All actors and actresses recall the moment they knew they had made it. The moment they knew all the hard work paid off and they saw a glimmer of fame. For Roberts, it happened in a public restroom. Yep, you read that correctly. Roberts was in a restroom stall when another woman in the bathroom asked if the girl in stall number 1 was in Mystic Pizza.
Go into the movies, and I think it was after the movie was over and I was in the bathroom, and there was a woman in the bathroom who said, "Hey girl in stall number 1, were you in Mystic Pizza?" I said, "Yeah." "Will you sign this?" Oh, hold that thought, please.
Number 19, Charlotte. Who could forget the wonderful children's movie Charlotte's Web? Based on the classic book, Charlotte is a wise spider that hatches a plan to save a pig up for slaughter. Roberts lends her voice to the wonderful Charlotte. I can't lie, this movie still makes me a bit weepy to this day.
We're born, we live, and when our time comes, we die. It's just the natural cycle of life.
Number 20, Meg Ryan. We circle back to Meg Ryan because this time the tables have turned. Julia Roberts may have been up for one of Meg's parts, but Meg was up for one of Roberts' parts as well. Ryan actually turned down the role in Pretty Woman.
Women do
Get rid of your gum.
All right.
I don't believe you did that.
That was good news for Roberts, however, who gained much fame and success from this role.
The nominees for the best performance by an actress in a supporting role in a motion picture are:
Number 21, the first award. Roberts is no stranger to awards and accolades. Her first big-time Hollywood award, however, was a Golden Globe for her work in Steel Magnolias.
Julia Roberts, Steel Magnolias.
I thought I would jinx it if I wrote a speech, and now I think I really screwed up. I want to thank, I'm really nervous.
Number 22, a little inspiration. While figuring out what to do career-wise, Robert's brother Eric was doing pretty well for himself in the film industry. When she realized he was doing so well, Roberts then decided that she would pursue a career herself.
I hate actors.
Number 23, Friends. Roberts no doubt rules the big screen. She has dabbled in television spots as well. One of her best guest star spots was in the Friends sitcom as a love interest for Chandler. If you've never seen the episodes, do yourself a favor and go watch. You won't be disappointed by Robert's character.
That was in the 4th grade! How could you still be upset about that?
Well, why don't you call me in 20 years and tell me if you're still upset about this?
Their new play is called 3 Days of Rain. It's a kind of puzzle in 2 acts.
Number 24, MULTI-FACETED. Not only is she on our big and small screens, but Roberts also made an appearance on Broadway.
I mean, to be on Broadway, to be an actor performing a play on Broadway, I say those words and I feel like it's fiction.
In 2006, she made her debut in 3 Days of Rain. Her co-stars in the play included Bradley Cooper and Paul Rudd. Sadly, the play didn't do as well as anticipated, but it was still considered a commercial triumph.
Hi, I'm Julia and this is Bradley.
Hello.
we just found out that you picked us for people that you like in plays this season, and we're very beholden and grateful.
I'm honored.
What are we rolling?
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like
You.
a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
La Vie est Belle.
Number 25, LANCOME. Not only is she wickedly talented, but America's Sweetheart is also insanely beautiful. I mean, have you seen that smile? Roberts has been the face of LANCOME Cosmetics since 2010, appearing in multiple commercials and campaigns for the highly sought-after brand.
Who will you make happy today?
La Vie est Belle, the iconic fragrance. LANCOME.
Marker.
Action. So when was it that you decided to take acting seriously?
Really not until I was about 17 did I say the words out loud.
Number 26, Before Fame. Somewhere between small-town Georgia and big-time Hollywood star, Roberts decided to study journalism. She never finished that degree, but I'd say things worked out pretty well for her despite that.
I can find you an apartment and get you a car.
I want more. I want the fairy tale.
Thank you.
Number 27, The Meet Cute. Roberts and her now husband Daniel Motor met on the set of her 2000 movie, The Mexican. Motor was working as an assistant cameraman when the pair met and then ultimately married.
Do you love me, Jerry?
I adore you, sweetheart.
Then tell me it again.
Baby, I've already told you 3 times.
Just one more time, please.
Number 28, For the Love of Shirley. Roberts praises Shirley MacLaine as one of her closest friends, mentors, and greatest actresses.
We lived next door to each other when we were shooting Steel Magnolias. Savior.
Really? How?
Yeah, my confidant, my everything.
The two shared the screen in Steel Magnolias and Valentine's Day. We would like to sign up to be a part of this friendship, please.
Does this story have a point? No, not really. He just remembers you fondly, I think.
Number 29, The Brightest Smile. Robert's smile is hard to miss. It has often been said she has $1 million smile. A few years ago, Roberts made it official and insured her beautiful smile for $30 million. I mean, we can't blame her. Have you seen her smile? It's America's sweetheart smile.
Could you tell me how to get to Beverly Hills?
Sure. For $5.
You can't charge me for directions.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
All right, okay.
Number 30, the body double. So we mentioned the voice double, but there's also a body double involved in Julia Roberts' story. In the movie poster for hit movie Pretty Woman, Roberts' face is actually digitally put on a body double. Roberts has been pretty open about the fact that she does not shoot nude scenes. She claims it's just not my thing. There is a body double for her nude scenes in Pretty Woman, as well as any other movie that has a revealing scene.
Do you clear a set when you do those kind of scenes?
Well, I'd never done this kind of stuff before, and I was really nervous.
Number 31, the 20 rule.
Dun 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 dun.
With Steve Soderbergh.
Yeah.
There are always crazy reports floating around about how much celebrities are getting paid. Some have some truth to them, others not so much. A report came out that in early 2000s, Roberts was getting paid $20 million for each role.
Most fun would be Ocean's 11.
Oh, really?
Maybe. There's so many pranks on that movie.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
When she landed the part in 2001 film Ocean's 11 with Brad Pitt and George Clooney, they decided to have some fun and sent her a card with a $20 bill and a note that said, "We heard that you get 20 per film."
We'd heard that she was making 20 a picture at that point, so we offered her $20.
They sent me the script with a $20 bill in it.
And then she said yes.
And created a document that has become known in the corridors of power as the Pelican Brief.
Number 32, a reunion. In 1993, Julia Roberts and Denzel Washington starred in the much-loved drama The Pelican Brief. Now, the two stars are set to reunite in the upcoming Netflix film Leave the World Behind, based on the upcoming novel of the same name by Ruman Alam. Thank you.